Hi guys, so this is my analysis on GU. What am I expecting on GU, guys? If you watch my previous analysis on GU, I think we were around this area right here. There was this breakup structure right here which gave me this engulfing candle, close engulfing candle. So I thought we're going to continue to buy on GU, as we can see, because of that. So I said we might actually come down a little bit. I think we're around this area too. I think you broke the structure around this area, so I said we can see weak rejections around that area. If I use my fib just to show, there we can see point A to point B, which is around there, and A to B. So I said we're rejecting off of my 70.6% fib level around that area, you can see, which was around here. So I said we might just continue to push to the upside, and my target was by negative 27% fib level. Obviously, if you've been watching my analysis, which is 1.24394, so I was expecting to at least push here before we now continue to push to the downside, because overall my target was 1.22924, around that area. That was my overall target. So but as we can see that we did not get there. We just continued to zoom to the downside, right? And even after then we got there high, we checked around this trend line right here, which was like a retest, because this trend line was broken. So I think it came back to retest, and it shows like a retest. And we also broke this trend line right here, this counter trend line here. So I said there's a possibility that we may now continue to push to the upside, and we can see this engulfing candle right here. That is why we used to say that there is no holy grail strategy, right? Sometimes things will not just go the way you think it should go, even when you have confluences, which is fine. That is why there is no 100% holy grail strategy. So I was still expecting to push to the upside to my target because of this momentum close of service, right, close of zone right here. But as we can see that it just came up, it didn't even touch this percent right here. We just continued to zoom to the downside, so which that was a fail, and that is fine. So let's see what we are now looking for. But you can see that we were currently looking for pushing to the downside, and overall I said if we're going to continue to push to the downside, if you've been watching my previous analysis, overall my target is 1.2292. so I'm just going to adjust the price. I'm still expecting it to push down here. Yeah, I'm still expecting it to push down to the other side right here. So I'm going to delete this one here. I'm going to delete all that just to have more space. Okay, let's now see what happens. Let me delete this one too. Let's see. Okay, there, we didn't touch the trend line yet. Let me extend this one right here. So let's see what our next target will be right here. We can still see, if I go to a smaller time frame, let me delete this one. So if I go to a smaller time frame, that we are still currently breaking structure, which means that there is a possibility of us continuing to push to the downside. We can see that. So let's see here, just to indicate that we are still breaking structure right here. Break of structure is here, so I'm still expecting a push to the downside, because they're still giving us higher high and higher low right here. So let's just see how that goes. I think when we get here, we'll determine our next move depending on how it start rejecting off of. So let's see, let me go to a bigger time frame to see where I think we might get to. Okay, there is an imbalance here, 1 hour imbalance right here that I can work with. We can see 1 hour right here. So we can say, so there's a possibility we might push up a little bit here to give us, we can see a lower high, to possibly give us a lower high here to now push to the downside. I think that is the scenario I am seeing until otherwise happen, but this will be my point of interest because I still think we're going to go over to the downside. Let's see. Let's get to more bigger time frame. 4 hours, I see that. So on the 4 hours, we might push up to here. Let me just indicate that so we'll know which level is which. So that is 4 hours right there. So now we know. So how I do is this is my first point of interest, right? So if I see it coming here and rejecting around this way right here, then there's a possibility we might just start pushing down to here before we push down. But if I see it probably closing the zone right here with an bullish engulfing candle, then there's a possibility that we might just come up to possible around this area right here before we now push into the downside, because overall I still think we're going to push to the downside. So both those are my both scenarios that I am doing on GU. So I'm going to draw my second scenario in case if we did not reject off of the zone. My next possible point of interest will be here right here, so here to here until otherwise happen, right? And if I see it's not rejecting around this area, then there's a possibility that it just want to give me a touch of this trend line right here before we don't push to the downside, because overall I see through with the downside. And if we see it, we might just come here to and possibly give me this kind of shape right here before we push to the downside. So these are different scenarios that I am looking forward to. So I like to be more open-minded when it comes to trading because it helps. We can't just be boxed up and have just our own personal bias. We have to have, oh, this is my point of interest. If it doesn't work, where is my next point of interest? So that is just how I trade, and that is how I'm seeing it right now. So like I said, this is just my quick thoughts on GU, guys. Hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll certainly see you in my next analysis. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.